Haha, I'm back again. So I'm working through this engine to find out what is wrong with it, and I'm trying to read what somebody has done to this engine, or how it is used, or what is broke. I'm trying to find out the missing pieces to solve a problem, but this engine will not be running again. I have decided to take it out of each other and throw it away, and only take out the parts I need. But I've here those cylinder heads I want to reuse. That's fine, but that's not normal. But the bolts are coming out like they are cleaned or something. I do not understand. This should be like that. So they have used new valve clearance screws. Why, I don't understand. So somebody has experience with. That's normal. Oh, that's a lovely smell. But I have seen there is moisture with it, so the cylinder gasket is not in top condition. There is slightly cooling liquid. Yeah, same stuff. Same story there. Okay, let's do that. That's nice to see. Stay here. Normally I don't do this, but yeah, it's reusable. But I have plenty of them. Those screws are. This one is a good one, so I reuse them. The exhaust by the other side was very bad. This one is almost so good that I can. Wow, the other one. So some parts I throw away because I have plenty of them and never worn out. They are not the problem. Always the same parts are break down, eh? On this cylinder head I see something. There is used a green marker. Can be done by me, but I'm not sure about that. That's what I want to see. The movie before this one, I showed you about the cylinder head and what I found out, and this is what I want to see. Even coloring on all places, that's fine. So we do know that one of the gaskets, cylinder head gaskets, was blown out, and I think I see. No, this is the same one. It's the same brand. It's the same brand. And it looks nice. So they have done something with it, but I do not understand what. So also the piston here looks different. It's not seized up because I can push out the cylinders, so that's good. Okay. Let's continue with stripping this engine. Ooh, this cylinder wall has suffered let's find out. Normally I take out these bolts, but at the moment they do nothing. Ah. Yeah, I like a Sunday morning fiddling around with those engines. No way. The problem is I don't have enough space to store those engines for a later moment. So what's the problem in this shed is the space I have. So I want to get all those engines to take out of each other and take out those spare parts that are good and that are needed for later on for somebody else. But I don't have the room to install 30, 50 or more engines here. So I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 engines on a row, and all the engine more I take out of each other. Yes, and I throw away what is very bad. This cylinder gasket is almost blown out, I can see, because on the edge here, maybe I have to explain it to you, so come and look. Yeah. I'm not a television man. What do we see? We see a yellow liquid. I see also a long time of air and open air ventilation. Then you get those white moistury champion like that. That's dirt. That's normal there. That is the exhaust, the intake valve. There is a little bit more clearance. That is also here. So that's normal. But then what do we see here? Here do we see rust or irritation, and in that spot there it's almost completely through. Also there. And that are spots I want to be sure that when I put it together it has to be clean. That's not what I want to see. Okay, then when I see that, that means there is no working of the gasket. So liquid cooling has done its job in this engine by taking more and more space and oxidizing all this area. What do I find further on? The metal sleeve inside this engine is only a little bit bad here. This engine was completely only that place there. This engine on this side was completely sealed at the moment. Then when I take it off, yes, and only on the metal sleeve. Okay, so this one was closed. And you can see there and there, that is what I want to see. You can see the metal inside the gasket has sealed off this cylinder head. There's no problem at all. And there you find a different story. On that place there and there. But that doesn't explain that there. So I go back to the other side. And there we see. It's very difficult to explain if it is open or ventilated. There I can see the engine was not running with liquid on top. So I do not understand what's happened here. I tried to read this engine, but yeah, I can only tell you something was horrible wrong with this engine. And they have run it not a good way. And I have taken out the oil, and the oil smelled like petrol gasoline, and I found a little bit of debris from something. I'm not sure about it because there was not enough debris to see what it was. So it is or the distribution spanner is a problem, or a push rod bearing is a problem. So that's what I have to figure out. And what is good on this engine I will store, you can buy. And what is wrong on this engine I throw away. I found another one, I found another problem, but let me show you. Somebody is making mistakes. You have seen I used only that corner, okay, but something is wrong on this valve cover. Oh, look, that's gone. Look also there, that's very fresh. They have tried to open this engine, they didn't succeed. That's my style, and it was stored for a long time with no cooling liquid. Then you get those rusty shiny bits. This one I throw away. I also find out there was not, this seal was not installed on the good way. They have done it on the wrong edge of the water pipe. You have to install those rings between those bridges. This one is thrown away. This one I need. That one I need. And at the moment I cannot tell if this one is wrong. Okie dokie. I think they have did something else, because this engine was used on a cart, I understand, and they have located the water pipe to another place, so throw it away. All those things are signs to take out the engine, because I know this engine is not used properly, and I see signs of wrong. This engine is not built together on the right way. Look, all those gaskets here, it's a sign for me to take it out of each other. There is not spent a dime or nickel on it to do it on the right way. Also this one, why doesn't it come out? Ooh, it's an original engine, but that sounds funny. Sounds funny. Normally I always use a gasket on the rear cover engine. This is not the way to do it. It's too much, and if you want to use sealant like that, use the cheaper silicone kit based variant. not the blue one, it's not necessary. And also the blue one, it looks horrible on those engines. I prefer to use a gasket. They has also been using something different here. Yeah, all those bolts I sandblast them. I will reuse them. Yes, I reuse them. Maybe I sell them. Somebody has sent me an email, but I didn't answer that email. Sorry, sometimes that happens. Look. Nowadays use the gasket? No. They are making... Let me explain what I see. There is use of two type of bonding material or sealant, and they have stick it together with still a piece of paper. The other place doesn't have this paper, and now this one is bended. I throw it away. That's not a good one. And I think you can find paper on the engine. No way, that's not there. Why? They haven't taken the time to clean it out. And look here, they have taken time to do a little metal strip. I don't understand. If you do it wrong, please do it good wrong. If you do it right, please don't. So, yeah, something is falling down. Now I take yes, I'm going to stop this movie because I want to take out the front cover engine thing, and I will explain what I'm seeing. But first of that, I have to start air compressor. See you later. Thank you for watching.